All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't normally cover political stuff on this channel, but this particular story I could not ignore. And considering that we are going into our election year, there's going to be certain stories that I just can't turn my eye against, and I'm going to have to report on it. And this is one of them, especially since it has to do with someone who was in Hollywood. Obviously, we're talking about Robert De Niro. This particular story is so absolutely insane, we got to talk about it. So we have an article here from Bounding Into Comics with a headline that reads, "Alarmist actor Robert De Niro makes appearance outside of a New York courthouse and says that the government will perish from the earth if Donald Trump is reelected."
It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Robert De Niro is out here so unbelievably stricken with TDS that he is outside of courthouses essentially screaming to the top of his lungs that if Donald Trump is elected, the world is going to end. This is the level of TDS that they are experiencing, and it's insane to me. I don't and never will understand how to have this level of affliction over a person. It's the same reason why I can't understand why Alyssa Mercante is so obsessed with me, even though she's never seen me. She's only heard me. But I guess at the end of the day, sometimes the voice can really catch people. So let's get into this article, guys, from Bounding Into Comics. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. So it says, longtime TDS sufferer. And again, it's the perfect way to put it. Robert De Niro has made an appearance at the Biden campaign's press conference outside the New York courthouse as a closing argument in Donald Trump's hush money case were underway, making the delusional claim that the U.S. government will perish from the earth if the former president is reelected. I want to keep something in mind too, ladies and gentlemen. This is the same exact thing that they were saying when Donald Trump wasn't even president back in when his original 2016. Like it was literally the same exact thing. They were all trying to say, oh, if you vote for Donald Trump, he's going to end the United States as we know it. If you vote for Donald Trump, that's it. The world is over and I'm going to leave. I'm going to Canada. I'm going to Europe. I'm going everywhere. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? 8 years later, they're still here. They're not going anywhere. They're completely full of shit. They're lying to the moon. They're actors. They're doing what they know how to do best, which is act. They are using their skills as actors to portray this image that if you vote for this person, that the world is going to end. And obviously, it's all bullshit. We know that. It's been bullshit for 8 years, and it's going to be bullshit for another 4 years. It doesn't matter. He says, I mean, this is really, even these people over here are kind of, the far left actor said, outside of the Manhattan courthouse, before stopping himself and adding, it's kind of crazy. It's really crazy. And this thing, Donald Trump has created this. He should be telling him not to do this, De Niro went on, making allusion to the people who showed up to support the former president. But he wants to sell total chaos, which he's succeeding in some places and areas as well. Now let's actually watch this video. Let's see.
We're here today because you all are here. And so we are proud, we are glad that you're all here this morning. We're here primarily because of the threat that Donald Trump poses to the United States of America and to our democracy.
Oh my God, dude, I'm telling you, this is such... I can't even listen to these people for a long period of time because it is just obvious, like the amount of bullshit and lies that they're telling. I don't care what side of the aisle that you sit on, whether left or right, but you gotta know bullshit when you see it, and this is supreme levels of bullshit. Let's see what he says.
Thank you. I mean, this is really, even these people over here are it's kind of crazy. It's really crazy, and this thing, Donald Trump has created this. He should be telling them not to do this, but he's just, he wants to sow total, he wants to sow total chaos, which he's succeeding in some areas and places to do. Anyway, beside all that,
honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's a fucking loser. I really don't know what else to say other than that. You are showing up to I guess, counter protest people who are there at the courthouse to support Donald Trump. And you're here trying to make it seem as if he's the big old devil. And you're doing this because, number one, you're probably paid to do this. Let's be real. You guys are absolutely paid to do this. And you are obviously taking some form of gain from this, whether it's monetary clout or whatever. You are taking some sort of gain. It says, after saying how much he loves New York, the alarmist actor proceeded to imply Trump is a terrorist. Oh, that's great. Declaring that we vowed we would not allow terrorists change our way of life, and we started the Tribeca Festival to bring people back. I love this city. I don't want to destroy it. He went, what? Hold on. Wait a second. So you love New York City. Okay, you love New York City. Do you not realize that by you saying you don't want to destroy it, do you not realize that you are completely unaware of the fact that New York City has already been destroyed for years already? Are you unaware of this? New York City is an absolute cesspool. It is a shithole. It probably isn't as bad as California, but it's damn near close. Although I would argue there's some aspects that are probably much worse than California. New York is a shithole. And if you think that it's not destroyed yet, then I can only imagine just how much further you want to go with Biden. It's going to be insane. Before claiming Donald Trump wants to destroy not only the city, but the country, and eventually he could destroy the whole world. Oh my God, what are we, in a fucking comic book? This guy is pretending as if Donald Trump is Galactus. Like, what is going on here? I owe this city a lot, and that's why it's so weird that Donald Trump is just across the street, because he doesn't belong in my city. Says who? It's not your city. It's not your city. You are a fucking citizen of the city at the same way everybody else is. It is not your fucking city. It's just as much Trump's city as it is your city. What a fucking loser. I can't stand this guy. De Niro further blabbered, we New Yorkers used to tolerate him when he was just another grubby real estate hustler masquerading as a big shot, a two-bit playboy, lying his way into the tabloids pretending to be a spokesperson for himself. Well, actually, if you guys remember, a lot of people were obsessed and loved Donald Trump before he became or ran for president. Everybody, including black people, were constantly taking pictures with him. They loved him. They praised him. They loved his TV show. They loved all that shit. And all of a sudden, he went for president. That was it. He's not a politician, so he's the enemy. He was calling it as himself, for himself, to fool the press into inflating his net worth, a clown. But this city is pretty accommodating. We make room for clowns. We have them all over the city, the insufferable actor said, as all of the irony is lost on him. Yeah, he's one of the clowns that they allow into the city. He further declared, around the country, people who didn't know him as we did started to support him. They bought into his bullshit. Trump bought their votes with outrageous lies and empty promises. He got the most religious evangelicals to applaud a sinner who bragged about sexual assault. Somehow, he even got self-styled patriots to support a man who called for terminating the Constitution. De Niro claimed, twisting the former president's words, suggesting that the termination of the Constitution could be allowed as he reacted to the news about the Democrat Party colluding with Twitter to suppress the Hunter Biden laptop story. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking to Robert De Niro for your political advice, I don't know what to tell you. And the sad thing is that a lot of people do actually listen to celebrities when it comes to their political opinions, if you even want to call it an opinion, because at the end of the day, it's bought and paid for. It's not an opinion. They are bought and paid for, man. So I cannot stand the absolute loser behavior that we are seeing here from liars. These are professional liars. They get paid to lie. That's what an actor is for. And again, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. You need to notice what bullshit is. And this right here is absolute bullshit. So hopefully Robert De Niro sticks to acting while he still can, because politics, yeah, that's not it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.